Hello my dear students, welcome to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing good, right? So I hope the preparation is going as you have planned, okay, for your boards examination, okay? So this bacha, I have come with a video today which will help you in a bit, whatever it can for your preparatory, okay? Means what topics to look at, what you cannot avoid. Again, it's going to be almost everything. Why bacha? Because pre-boards is going to be as, same as your boards examination, right? So but still I have filtered out some topics which is there in every chapter that you cannot ignore, okay? So please be with me in this very short video where I'll tell you about the important topics from every chapter. Works? Okay. So as you know, we have total of 13 chapters here, okay? Again, I have not taken in the preference order of weightage. I have taken chapter wise, chapter 1 to chapter number 13. You can choose again in your preparation weightage wise as well, okay? So let's have a look, bacha. Coming up first, your chapter number 1 is relation and function, right? So in this you have types of relations, types of functions, right? Excuse me. So in types of relation, bacha, the question keeps coming. So the thing is, no, I have taken those topics where the questions will be coming in the examination, right? So you can see that in the types of relation, the question keeps coming, okay, either in the case of MCQ or even the question of subjective kind also comes in examination where they ask you to, prove that given relation is equivalence, or whether the given relation is, symmetric but not transitive and reflexive, something like that. They'll keep giving you in the MCQs as well, okay? So equivalence relation is very must do topic in this chapter number 1, relation and function. Is that clear? Moving on to types of function, they keep asking you, bacha, bijective function I've taken over here. Bijective means basically one and on to both has to be verified, okay? So we have two methods to verify both of them. The graphical approach is there. Graphical approach becomes easy, bacha, because whenever you're dealing with MCQ type of problem, then you don't have to solve everything, right? Just by looking at the graph of the function, you can easily deduce whether it is 1 or not, and on to also you can tell from there, okay? So graphical approach is there. Then the algebraic approach is there. Whenever you're dealing with subjective, like 2 markers, 3 marker, like that, when you're dealing with that, then bacha, you have to write the answers and then you have to show your work using algebraic method, okay? So that's why bijective functions is again an important topic. You have questions coming in. You can see just by looking at the topic's name, you will say yes sir. I have seen certainly questions in my sample papers or wherever you have seen, okay? So you will see questions in bijective function for sure. Again, there can be questions that can ask only what is 1, what is on 2, okay? I can give you a question list of 4 functions, pick one, pick one function out of it in MCQ, right? But if you learn bijection, I think that will be more than enough to cover other category of questions also from this particular topic. I hope this is clear. Chaliye, moving on to chapter number 2, we have ITF. So if you look at this, we have, bacha, domain and range graphs, principal value of ITF, okay? And one more thing we have, properties of ITF, okay? So let me tell you, domain and range, no argument there, of course, very, very important, because what happens, bacha, is they'll ask you find the principal value for a given function they'll give you, okay? Sine inverse of some number they'll give you. Then what happens, you can find that only when, okay, you know the domain and range, right? Because on the domain only, what do we do, bacha? We apply a restriction, right, to get the definition of ITF, because it is an inverse function. It has to be made what? It has to be 1 and on 2. The trigonometric function, the original function has to be 1 and on 2 so that ITF should exist. All of you agree, right? What is ITF? ITF is the inverse of trigonometric function. So for ITF to exist, okay, the trigonometric function has to be what, bacha? Has to be 1 and on 2. So what we do there, bacha? We truncate the domain. That's what is called as principal values, okay? Principal values of ITF. You have to know that. You have to know domain and range. So first you have to know domain and range and principal values of ITF. Question directly comes. They'll ask you in the MCQ, write the principal value of this. They'll give you a statement, problem statement in ITF, and ask you to write the principal value of that particular function. How can you do that? By knowing domain and range in this. What about graphs, sir? But yes, they don't ask questions on the graph, but graph makes our life easier. If you know the graph, bacha, what happens is problem solving, becomes very faster. So please revise that as well, okay? Last is properties of ITF. This is important, na? When we're dealing with sine inverse of minus x, cos inverse of minus x, what are the properties involved there? Sine inverse of sine x. All of these properties are there, bacha. You have to, give a brush up on that. Not that difficult, right? Simple topics are there. Give a brush up on that and get your marks, okay? Moving on to chapter number 3, we have matrices. Have a look. So I've listed down your topics here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definition and types. Why important, sir? MCQs can come on this. That's why definition of all the different type of matrices is very important. Then comes, bacha, operation on matrices, addition, subtraction, okay, comparison. When can you compare? When can you add? All of this is there, okay. Then transpose of a matrix. Transpose is very important, right? Transpose of matrix is very, very important, sir, because you use it to form what? Even in the case of inverse, you use transpose, right? So a lot of questions are coming, whether they use in variable form or they give you a matrix and ask you to find transpose. Questions will be there on both the categories. So transpose is very, very important. Then goes with multiplication. You can see that in the PYQs in previous year papers, multiplication questions keeps coming. Okay, whether it is 3 cross 2, okay, whether it is different type of matrix that we have, okay, 3 cross 2, 3 cross 3 with 3 cross 3, or 2 cross 2 with 2 cross 2, different order will be there, but matrix multiplication keeps coming. Okay, so you have to be very clear with that. How can you get clear? By practicing some problems on it. Yes, it's very important, but rest all things, no, you can do 1 question, 2 question, will be enough to revise, but matrix multiplication, you have to work on it. Reason, confusing, sometimes you make mistake in the calculation. Second thing is, it is a must do because it will come in examination. Okay, so matrix multiplication is very important. Now we have bacha application of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Again, this problem comes with the example of a matrix. So they'll give you a 2 cross 2 matrix and ask you a question based upon that, or they'll simply use a algebraic statement and ask you to verify whether it is symmetric, skew symmetric or not. I've taught you all of those questions. If you want, you can check in the your Brahmastra series where I've done the questions on that. Okay, wherever I've taught you this topic in matrices, I've taught you the application of questions on the skew symmetric and symmetric matrices, both with the given matrix and other in the algebraic form as well. I hope this is clear. Correct, na? A, B dash, we used to you take, prove it is equals to, if A and B is symmetric, prove that A, B dash is skew symmetric, right? The question I don't remember exactly, but there was a question like that, right? So please check, please solve those questions. Inverse of a matrix isn't again like the matrix multiplication. This is a must do. So I would say in this particular topic, bacha, we have to complete this one, very, very important. So if I ask you to make importance level, so 3 star over here, 3 star over here, okay, and I would say 2 stars on this. Just simple problems will come, and it is easy to revise also. Other operations and multiplication are simple to do that. So most important topic will be inverse, then comes multiplication, then comes symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, because questions come from here. Okay, I hope this is clear. Moving on to determinant, bacha. Again, you have a look. Definition, yes, very important. Why, sir? Because MCQs can be framed on that. That's why. Okay, so after doing definitions of any chapter, no, try to solve MCQs on that chapter. Okay, once you do that, you will be able to complete that, for sure, your complete portions of that definition end for the chapter. Area of rectangles, you can see questions have been coming, very, very important. This is like a must do. Very, very important, bacha. This has to be covered without fail. All of you agree? Yes, sir. Adjoint of a matrix itself doesn't come usually. There's a property. The properties based questions can come on this. Okay, the properties based question can be asked on this, but usually finding inverse will come. Okay, and when this question is coming, bacha, you will be using adjoint anyway. So this is very, very important. You know this, right? This is very, very, very important. It's a must do question. It'll come for sure. Okay, since this question is coming and this will use the application of adjoint of matrix, that's why this particular topic makes this topic very, very vital. I hope you agree, right? So let me know if you have a different opinion about the topic, the chapter. Let me know in the comment section. We'll discuss over there. So determinant, this topic you have missed. Also, this topic I don't think that's that much necessary. Whatever is your feedback, let me know in the comment section. But you have to mention chapter also, okay? So this chapter, sir, this is my understanding. Let me know, okay? So chapter 4 is over, bacha. Okay. Yeah, applications. This keeps coming, no? Where you solve linear equations in. You keep solving linear equations over here. Remember this one. This format is there, bacha. We have a matrix A here, a matrix X here, and matrix B here. We are asked to find the matrix X, right? Okay, by applying inverse, A inverse BB, right? If you forget, A inverse BB, right? First we find A inverse, multiply that with B to get our result for X. I hope this is clear. I've done problems like this. Okay, so even applications questions can come. Okay, chali. So this will be given as a word problem. You have to make the matrix and then get the value of the missing the variables which is there, X, Y, Z. It will be a column matrix, right? X, Y, Z. 3 cross 1 matrix will be there. Chali. Determinant is over. Continuity and differentiability, if you have a look, what we have over here, sir? So we have, one second, definition of continuity and differentiability, both, bacha, definition on both category. Even this has definition, even this has definition. Why this is important, sir? Because questions comes on this. even in MCQs and subjective questions keep coming, that this function is continuous at the given particular point, find the missing variable. All of you agree? So problems on that has to be practiced, both on continuity and differentiability definition, right? Excuse me. For the definition of continuity, we use LHL and RHL, right? Left hand limit, right hand limit equals to the function value at that point. For the differentiability, what we use, bacha? We use the left hand derivative and right hand derivative. All of you agree? Yes. The third part is formula. You have to know the formulas, right? For all the different functions that you have, whether it is logarithmic, exponential, it's going to be a trigonometric function, whatever it is. For all different type of functions that we have, you'll have a differentiation formula. So you have to remember all of that. Very, very important. This is like a Brahmastra tool. You have to know this to be able to solve the questions. Okay, chali. Parametric form. This again comes. Sometimes you can say equally weightage. Okay, this question also keeps coming. If they're trying to frame a difficult paper, what they usually do, they do make use of this parametric form and second order derivative. Okay, you can see this, right? Second order derivative is very, very important. Why important, sir? Because we make use of this in AOD as well. In AOD, in the chapter of application of derivative, questions based on the second order derivative is very, very important. Where we're looking for finding increasing function, decreasing function, right? Maximum, minimum. When you're looking to find that, second order derivative plays a vital role there. So that's why this not only in this chapter but also in that particular chapter AOD becomes very important. That's why very, very important topic, parametric form and second order derivative. Parametric form, right? They'll give you function. They'll give you two different functions. Let's say y and x in terms of another variable theta or t. Okay, and then ask you to find dy by dx. Correct, now? Let's say the function y is given in the form of f of t and x is also given in terms of f of t. What they ask you is dy by dx. So what you do, you find dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Parametric form is there. We have done a lot of questions on this, right? You can check this in my regular. I think I made one session on parametric form only in my KCET series. So please go ahead and check that out. Okay. So this is clear, right? C and D, continuity and differentiability, no problem, sir. What are the important topics mentioned over here? Have a look. Next, bacha, application of derivative, rate of change, increasing and decreasing function, and maxima minima. As I said, these two will make use of first and second order derivative test. Okay, and rate of change, some questions are coming on that. Whether it is MCQ or usually they don't give an MCQ category, but all of this is very, very important. Very, very important, sir. And they are fun also, right? Rate of change. If you know differentiation, why not get marks in this? Increasing and decreasing function, they ask you to test the functions. Okay, increasing in this given interval or not. How you do that? Again, there is a first derivative test, second order derivative test. Both are there. You have to make use of that. Okay. Again, to find the maximum minima is a very important topic. Please revise it. Okay. Chali. Now, bacha, we have to look at integrals. Have a look. Formula of integration, very, very important. Now, different categories, bacha. Particular functions, partial fractions, both are important. Particular functions we have dealt with, right? The certain root form, whether in the numerator or denominator, we find the integral of that. But partial fractions we use to make the question simpler. We take some constants, arbitrary constants a and b. From the constant we find the constant assumed we find the value of the constants by comparing the numerator, right? Simple addition or subtraction we do by using a and b value if it is a two variable constant. Okay, like two only constants are involved there. We use that to split the given function in terms of easier fractions and then integrate using logs or some other particular functions, right? All of you agree? Yes, bacha. So this is also very, very important. This is so important only. Over here, everything is important. Why, sir? Topics are important. Also, the weightage is there. So question can come on each category. Okay. So by parts, very important, bacha. Why important, sir? By parts, because this will make use in the differential equation also. So by parts is important. Different integrals, properties of different integrals, again very, very important, and the substitution method. In general, it is the method, right? What you substitute to get the questions integrated in the simplest format. Okay, so this is going to be used in any place. Okay, it's like more of a general approach. This is more of a general approach. Okay, to make our work easier, bacha. All of you agree? Okay, so very, very important. I've written all the topics. You have to practice all questions on all of these categories. Let's move on to question number 8, AOI. Okay, so bacha, in this we have only one topic, which is area under the curve. Practice some questions on it. Okay, try to practice more variety of questions in this, and this will be most important topic from this particular chapter. I know that you're gonna get it right for sure. Just make sure that you are making that use of modulus properly. what happens is now, so you have to see whether the function, let's say, is given like this. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let's say there's a function given like this, and they're asking to find the area under the curve of this. Okay, area under this curve they're asking from here to here. Then, so very good thing over here is we have the positive reasons over here, but we also have the negative reason like this, sir. So what we have to do, we have to look for the critical points. So this is the critical point, right? To find this value, what is this x value? Okay, what is this? From there, which what we do, we integrate from here to here with the effect of modulus. This is my reason number 1, no? And this is my reason number 2. Then we integrate reason number 1 with the help of a modulus plus simply reason number 2. How come, sir? Because area is always positive, right? So you have to integrate with the help of modulus. How will you know that? By distributing this given limit of the different integral in certain points, like from here to here, then here to here. So let's say this is x equals to b is there, this is x equals to a is there, and this is x equals to c is there. So you write from a to b, then b to c. So integrate, first integral is from a to b with the help of modulus plus second is simply b to c. You don't need modulus because it's already positive. Do you need modulus in the second case? No, sir, it's already positive, right? The area is positive. We don't need the modulus. For the first case, we need the modulus. That's why I've taken here the mod. Clear? So this is the only thing you have to make sure that you have got this right. If you know this, it means your question going to be right, correct for sure, without a mistake. Chaliye. So let's look at differential equation, bacha. So we have to take care of these things. Method of solving differential equation. Methods. We have two methods, sir. One is the variable separation method. Okay. Other one is linear differential equations. We also have, bacha. And in that, remember in the linear differential equations, what we do, we find the integrating factor, the IF value. What is that form? IF is given as, if you remember, IF was given as e to the power integral of p dx. So very important to find the p and q value very carefully. P and q value very carefully, right? So whether the form is dy by dx or dx by dy. From there you have to check, okay, which is the required function for p and q, right? P and q. Okay, you know the standard form of the linear differential equation, so make use of that. Okay, Shali. So then there's at the end you have to write the entire solution part. Also there's a standard form of that. Make use of everything. Please revise everything in this. Okay, questions can come on this topic. Now two types of solutions also there, bacha, for differential equation. We have one is which we use in the most of the cases is general form. Okay, and the other case is, bacha, particular solution. For this, bacha, what they do is they'll give you a condition for x and y. They'll give you x equal to something and y equal to something. When you know this x and y value, okay, you'll use these values to find the constant c and then put it back in the solution. You'll get the answer for the differential equation as in the form of particular solution. Clear now? So particular solution you can get using the value of x and y. The constant c value can be found. You put it back in the general solution. That will be nothing but my particular solution right now. So please make sure that you have revised these things as well. Okay, chaliye. Next chapter, bacha, here is vector algebra. Have a look. So we have some types of vectors. Again, very important. Addition of vectors. The questions keeps coming on this, so please try that out. Product of two vectors and properties. So whether it is scalar product or dot product and vector product, you have to know all of that. Okay, chaliye. Now 3D geometry, sir, simple topics again. These chapters are very simple. Why, sir? Because approach is based upon the formulas. If you know the formulas well, you can answer these questions by practicing some. So what you know, first you know all the formulas in both the chapters and practice questions on each formulas. Once you're done with this, you can get any question coming in your examination, whether it is preparatory or boards. All of you agree, right? Yes. So have a look. Direction, cosines and ratio of the line. Mostly the questions are coming from here, or whatever other topic is there based upon this concept only. So this is very, very, very important. Direction, cosines and ratios. Okay. Equation of a line in vector and scalar form. Even this keeps coming. There is a derivation for this. Do the derivation also, bacha. Do the derivation also. Both in vector and scalar form. Okay. Very, very important. This is also very, very important. I have missed to write it over here, so I have written on this side. Derivation of that vector form of a line, right, passing through a point and a parallel to other line. So that is very important. Keep coming in the examination. That's why I have mentioned you to revise that also. Angle between two lines. Very, very important. Even this is very, very important, bacha. And the last one is shortest distance between two lines. Both questions can come on this topic also. Have a look. But again, simple. Why, sir? Because the formulas are there. You can know the formula and write the question. Solve the question directly. 12th chapter. So in linear programming, sir, what happens is sometimes they give you a word problem. So you have to. So there can be two type of question where the objective function is already given. Excuse me. Where the objective function is given, then the life is easier. But sometimes what they do is they will not give you the function itself. They'll give you a statement. They'll give you a statement. Okay. From there you have to what you call draw the information and write the objective function. है ना? Type 2 problems. So both have to be practiced. Both categories have to be practiced. Okay. So LPP on both, and then again what approach you have? The approach to find what, bacha? Your graphical approach is there, right? So you have to find that. Objective can also come, and how to optimize? What is optimization, sir? Either maximizing or minimizing. Where, sir? At the corner points. At corner points. So you have to find the corner points, sir, using the graph, and then maximize or minimize whatever the question statement is given to you to the objective function. I hope this is clear. So simple chapter, very, very simple. If you put even 1 day of a time, few hours if you put in this, that will be more than enough to score out marks in a question coming from linear programming. I hope this is clear. Look at the last chapter, which is probability now. We have, sir, there are 4 topics very, very important over here. Conditional probability, very, very important. I think this is the most important topic on this chapter as of now. How come, sir? Because same is used over here, sir. This property, Bayes' theorem, is based upon conditional probability only, right? So we have to make use of, we have to be very sure in the questions, in the concept of conditional probability, then you'll be very eased in this questions coming from Bayes' theorem. Okay, that's why very important. Now, bacha, what? Multiplication theorem is there, independent events are there. They're also very, very important topics. You have to, again, revise those topics as well. Okay, I hope this is clear. So this was it, bacha. The important topics coming in your preparatory. Okay, and I hope you found this video helpful. Any other feedback you have, of course, you'll let me know in the comment section, and I'll get back to you with the answer to your questions. Okay, so again, if you feel that some chapter I've missed some topic, what you do? Write the chapter name in the comment and say the topic name as well. So we'll discuss it over there. Okay, so bacha, with this I'll end the session today, because it's a very short video, right? Only to help you with the topic's name, just connect with you that okay, so this you have to study, bacha. This topic is studied from this particular chapter. So that's why I came here today, to help you with that only. Okay, rest things again are available on our platform. The concept lectures, the mass series is going on right now. We are coming up with few more series to help you out in the preparation of your boards examination. Okay, so with this, bacha, I'm ending the session right now. You keep practicing, keep revising. Any other query you have, any other questions that you have, any other doubt you have, you let us know in the comment section of the recent most videos. Okay, even you can join our live sessions where we conduct and answer all of your questions. You well know that, right? So bacha, with this, I'm signing off. Take care of yourself, keep working hard, keep smiling. Take care. Bye-bye.